Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves begin the game with the basketball. Rubio to Teague. Towns to Rubio. Good look that time, but off the mark. Ricky Rubio missed his first. That one goes.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Hawks have it. Working it outside. The rebound's taken by Wiggins. Here's Rubio into the front court. Two-point advantage. Here comes the screen. T to Wiggins. He was hacked. They let it go. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Towns to Teague.
ISO, give me the rock. Screen, come.
Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Trae Young. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Parker. Trae Young. Jabari Parker rocking the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Rubio into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Here comes the screen. Rubio to Teague. Has a chance. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one, count it. And he makes them both.
Coming right back to you.
Hawks with the basketball. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second.
Tonight, everyone gets free.
Trae Young to Parker. Down low, Gallinari. Oh, he had him there for a second. Count the basket at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Rubio to Towns, down low. Gets it in the left corner. Teague to Wiggins. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Slank, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers, and now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Here's Rubio up top. Down just a couple. Teague. Jordan Bell with the dunk.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Number 0, Jeff Teague.
It's Atlanta ball. To Parker. Probing the defense. Short jumper off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Here comes the screen. Rubio picked up by Len. From the painted area, won't go down. The drive, right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Rubio into the front court. The score 10-8. Trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go. Karl Anthony Towns. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Trae Young. To Parker. Jordan Bell. Tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Towns. Gets a look. Can't hit. Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Karl Anthony Towns. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Late heave to beat the buzzer, so we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Here's Atlanta. Trae Young. Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Nothing going here on that drive.
I told you the screen was
The Hawks with 4 to shoot.
Watch got it.
Has a look. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
T picked up by Len. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Runners good there.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Rubio defended by Len.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. Parker into the front court. Leads 4. Trae Young. Glenn defended by the Canadian Wiggins. Minnesota at the control. T. Now a steal by Atlanta. To Trae Young. Wiggins to Rubio. Ricky Rubio. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Down low, Gallinari. He throws it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Rondo sizing up Jordan Bell. To Trae Young. Bell to Wiggins. To Rubio. Can't connect.
That's me. I got ball.
Has a chance. Gallinari off the mark. Long heave from 3/4 court. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Hawks with the lead. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And this one looked like it might be a mismatch coming in. But, Jay, this has been a much closer game than anybody could have bargained for.
Well, these are the moments within the games where the team with the lead gets a little bit tight. When a team who's down, who has the firepower that this team does, you got to make sure that you execute every matter of the game in order to finally close it out.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Karl Anthony Towns sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. And draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jabari Parker, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. T to Towns. Alex Len rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Karl Anthony Towns. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Rubio to Towns. Rebounds taken in by Atlanta. Here's Rondo with it. They lead it. 4-point game. To Trae Young. Karl Anthony Towns snatching it out of the air. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Teague with it up top. The deficit is 6. To Wiggins. Trying to cash in. Wiggins, a shot? No. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Screen coming. Rondo, guarded by Towns. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Teague. Towns. Rubio to Towns. Here comes the screen. Towns with the look. Not that time. And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
And gets both to drop at the line. Rubio. Well, they forced Rubio to beat them, and he does. The Spaniard knocks it down.
What a smart play, and Ed, with barely no traditional low-post players left in the game, you have 10 players on the perimeter. When you have a guy who's able to utilize a step back, that helps get shots over people with length.
This day and age, very rarely is there a bad shot from the perimeter. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious as they take care of business.